Right then, it's Barmy here. We're back on Saints and Sinners. The Walking Dead, that is, Saints and Sinners. This is the trial, the DLC that dropped last week. And it's a little bit of a hard mode kind of effect. But it's not just surviving. What you're going to have to be very careful of with this is keeping an eye on things like health and stamina, because we know what it's like. The more you swing your knives, the more stamina you use. And the more stamina you use, the slower you go. And the slower you go, the faster these walkers catch up with you. Now there is, as you can probably just see there, little bits and pieces lying around in the world, such as, you know, get in there, soft drinks and stuff to replenish, but I don't think it's gonna be in my favour, to be honest. I just don't. Right, at the end of the timer, the walkers just automatically die, apparently. So you've got to hold out until the end of the timer, and then you've got to come back to your crafting benches, which is like a carry on from the main game, and craft something with the byte coins or bitcoins that you've earned by killing walkers. So it's like a balancing act, really. And the chair I'm sat on at the moment doesn't lend itself very kindly to this. It's not the usual chair I used to sit on when I was playing the main game, so I'm going to struggle a little bit with the retrieving the melee weapons from down on my supposed tool belt, I guess you're going to call it. I've had a few rounds and I've done not too well, I wouldn't have thought. You know. But it's nice to be back in the world. I mean, I've got fond memories of this. While not perfect, and I don't think any game's absolutely perfect, especially these VR games, that, you know, they're a bit hit and miss. Sometimes more miss than hit. This, the Saints and Sinners, the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, is very... Get away from us. Very well put together, considering the limitations of the PSVR, such as, you know, it's running basically off a PlayStation 4. Okay, I'm on the PS4 Pro, and that might help it out a bit. But these games should also run, hopefully, equally as well on the base PS4 as well. I don't know. I'm sure they'll be alright. If you've got a base PS4 out there and you've got a PSVR and you haven't tried this, I would urge you to give it a go. Because, oh, get away from us. Oh, hang on, I'm getting crowded out here. Yeah, it is one of the better games. It can be a bit, you know, a bit full on when they try and, when they do this, you know, this happens. And when it does, you've just got to try. Easier said than done, of course. Just try your best to just stay alive. You know, so yes, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, the trial, survived 2 days apparently. I need to start crafting stuff. A sterile bandage always helps. Put that in me backpack. I can't honestly remember whether this sword that you pick up in the world is all that. Oh, there's a night shift. I'm gonna build one of them. Yes, please, the night shift. So you remain about the. You maybe can't see it, but this chair I'm sitting on is not great. But that's my fault for sitting on it. Can't blame the game on that. Yeah. So essentially what you've got here is a bit of a wave stroke horde mode. And you get byte coins or bitcoins for killing walkers. I think it's probably just survive for as many waves as you can. I don't know how many waves there is on this, or even if there's like a limit. I'm nervous about walking too far away from the crafting station, because walking around in the world, especially running, uses stamina, as does swinging your melee weapons. And the further you walk away from your crafting station, the further you have to walk back to it, obviously, at the end of the level. And all the time, get away from us. All the time you're doing that, you're using stamina, of course, and you're wasting time. Your weapons do degrade. Usually, oh, I went to pick me night shift up and here, have a head. The beauty of this is it slides in and out of the head. It doesn't, you know, tend to get stuck the way some of the other melee weapons do. Come on then. Come on then. Come on. There you go. Haven't said that. Do you know what I mean? Haven't said that. It did get stuck a little bit. End of wave 3. Right. So apparently I've got 145 bytecoins or bitcoins. I need to start crafting things like the laminated bow. Okay, that's over my shoulder store, and we'll have some arrows as well. You can retrieve arrows, but they will break over time, as do your melee weapons. As do your ranged weapons. The bow will break over time. Oh, what's this? Like a scoreboard. What's this? Walkers killed 11. Oh, that's this there. Tell you what, this is alright. How have I not seen this before? You know, melee kills 11. Because I've only been using melee weapons, I guess. Total byte or bitcoins, 145. Right, like I say, I don't want to stray too far from the crafting station, because like I say, and I don't like repeating myself, but do you know what I mean? The further you go from it, the further... Oh shit, did you say that? I didn't mean to do that. Is that worth retrieving that arrow? Is it? I bet I'll regret this, you know. Oh god. All for the sake of an arrow. I'm gonna regret this. Takes us back to when I used to play the main game. I would do something. I would go shopping, or, you know, on an expedition. I would find stuff, and on my way back to the camp, I would just wander off and say, oh, I wonder if I can just find this or pick that up. And inevitably, he's a danger because he's got flies. See, the bow, I love the bow, but it will break. It's not, you know, like all these other weapons in the game. They will degrade, they will break. You cannot let yourself become complacent. And that is something you've got to be mindful of. Where's he coming from? See that arrow? It's not going to let us retrieve that. Arrows break, bows break, guns jam and guns break and degrade. Melee weapons also do degrade over time. So it's one of these. Oh, I've got extra points for the range kill. It's one of these where you've constantly got to be thinking about what you're using, what you need, what you... I need the bow for him. Get away from us. Your flies. If he gets too close and you kill him, you get poisoned. Right, the watch is bleeping, so any more walkers out there should automatically bite the dust, and this fly man should hopefully. Yeah, he did. You know, I was in two minds whether to try and, you know what I'm doing here? I'm going to try and set up like a little bit of a trap. You know, shoot that when they get too close. Because they will. Right, some fizzy pop here. Is that going to be good for us? Looks like Red Bull, but... You know what I mean? I'm not trying to advertise like energy drinks or anything, but it did have that look about it until I got closer to it. I think I'll try and craft another bow, because they're fairly cheap, these. Fairly inexpensive, and as are the arrows. So the arrows go down there, hopefully, in my ammo pouch. And that can go on the side of my rucksack. Wave 5. They're not hanging about, are they? Wave 5. They're really not. I've got 27 arrows and a spare bow. So hopefully I'll hold them off. I'm not say that it's turning red, so it's going to break. And it's already broke, so now I need to get her off there. You know, even though it's the compound bow, it is going to break. Yeah, just a short video, guys, just to show you the trial, as it's called. Free DLC for Saints and Sinners, The Walking Dead. And very welcome it is. Very, very welcome it is. And very well implemented, may I say. I don't know if I'm in like a bonus circle or something here. I'm gonna have to watch out, because this boat ain't gonna last much longer. Get away from us. See how it's glowing red. It's not going to last much longer. And if I turn me back on him to craft another one, which I might have to. See, you can't just assume that you're going to be able to miss them. There we go. You just can't assume that you're going to be alright. You never could in the main game. If you made that assumption, you'd find out very quickly you were wrong. Oh, I think I got away with it there. I think they were just about, and I really do. I think they were just about to have us. I think I got a little bit lucky there, guys. But like I say, this is just a very quick update to see basically what this is. There are 3 levels as far as I can remember. There's the graveyard, and there's these other 2, one of which I'm standing in now. I think it's Via Corolla or something. The Absolution will build that because we can.